Hello Year 7, this revision podcast will cover the key things to note before your exam. Now I'm not going to tell you the questions, just what things to revise. Now you already know from what I told you in class and have put some stuff on Moodle for you that you need to revise everything we've studied so far. Because in the exam you will get questions on the earth and the world. You'll get questions on maps and compass points and grid references as part of that. And you'll get questions on floods. Now, it's important to know what physical geography is, what human geography is, and what environmental geography is. So make sure that you know the difference between the three of them. So something that's been created by people, that's human geography. Anything to do with people is human geography. Anything that's been created naturally, that's physical geography. And then combining the two, the impact that people have on natural things is environmental geography, okay? You need to obviously make sure that you know examples of these. So human geography could be buildings, for example, could be roads, anything made by people, buildings, roads, shops, restaurants, cafes, bars, whatever it may be. If you're looking at natural things, for example, physical things, I would say plants, trees, animals, water bodies like ocean, rivers and lakes. They are ways that the land is physical and natural. And then environmental geography would be maybe like cars and how they pollute the atmosphere, planes, how buildings on land can actually make an area more likely to flood because it's using impermeable surfaces. Then you need to revise the compass points. So north at the top, south at the bottom, east on the right-hand side and west on the left-hand side. And I would also make sure you know where northeast, northwest, southeast and southwest go on a compass. If you can draw one, that's fine. Make sure you have a little look through the lesson slides at your map symbols. So there's a few symbols that could come up in the exam. You need to make sure that you know a variety of what a symbol means. You need to obviously make sure you know, very, very important, about grid references. So remember, for 4-figure grid references, you go along the corridor and up the stairs. So along the bottom, you would go along the line first, and then you go up the side to find the second reference. Don't forget, a 4-figure grid reference is using 4 numbers. The very, very first thing you do is you find the bottom left-hand corner of the box you want. You find out which 2 lines intersect that, writing the number on the bottom first and the number on the side second. Okay? For 6-figure, you do the same thing, but this time you split the box into 10 little lines, and it might be, for example, 531, 532, 533, depending on how far you go along and then how far you go up. Okay? So that will come up in your exam. And then obviously, yes, floods. So we look at the causes of floods, who helps in a flood situation. Make sure you know about how to think about how floods could be caused and how it affects people and how it affects buildings, and obviously what people can do after the event of a flood. And if you can remember things about floods and what causes them and who helps, then you'll be absolutely fine. Any questions, let me know, but otherwise, keep revising, keep practicing, keep reading, keep highlighting, make some flashcards, make some posters, and you'll be sweet. See you later.